Welcome back. We have some breaking news on the lost submersible, the Titan. Chris is joining me now to speak about it. Hi Chris, how are you?
I am not good, Matt. We are now learning that our worst fears of the Titan have come to pass. Joining us is Hava Lee from the Coast Guard press briefing. How are you, Hava, and what do you have to tell us?
Hi Chris and Matt, I am doing well, thanks for asking. Well, the Coast Guard here guys have just announced that they have found evidence of the ill-fated vessel, the Titan, and unfortunately, the 5 persons on board would have died after an implosion on the vessel, as you can hear in this summary. It was June 18, 2023 when a submersible vessel operated by OceanGate was on an expedition tour to the abyss, in the vicinity of the wreckage of the Titanic. The passengers included British businessman Hamish Harding, Pakistani investor Shahzada Dawood and his son Suleiman, French diver Paul-Henri Nargile and OceanGate CEO Stockton Rush. As the crew descended into the abyss, venturing deeper into the mysterious depths of the ocean, a sense of anticipation filled the cramped confines of their submersible vessel. The surroundings grew darker, the water turning an inky black, as they ventured further away from the sunlight that danced on the surface above. Amidst the deafening silence of the deep sea, a subtle, almost imperceptible sound began to reverberate through the hull of the Titan. It started as a faint, distant rumble, barely audible over the hum of the submersible's machinery. Curiosity and concern flickered in the eyes of the crew members as they exchanged glances, each attuned to the growing symphony of vibrations around them. They figured this was the sound of normal sea environment as the operator would have heard these before. As the Titan continued its descent, the sound intensified, its distinct tones now echoing with an eerie resonance. The operator, well versed in the nuances of the ocean, recognized that something was amiss. The rhythmic pulses against the hull were not the familiar hum of the underwater currents or the natural sounds of marine life. This was different. This was unsettling. Nervous tension filled the air as the crew huddled closer, straining to discern the source of the disconcerting symphony. With each passing second, the vibrations grew stronger, more insistent, as if the very fabric of their vessel was being tested against an unseen force. A sense of foreboding crept through their veins, mingling with a mix of curiosity and trepidation. Fear and adrenaline coursed through their veins as the realization sank in. The crew understood that the sound against the hull was an impending calamity. The pressure was mounting, and the hull of their vessel was being tested to its limits. Little did they know, their encounter with the haunting sounds against the hull was merely the prelude to a cataclysmic event. The thought of returning to the surface came to mind, but it was too late. There was a loud implosion of the hull of the vessel. There were no survivors. They were all great men who did not deserve this ordeal. Let their souls rest in peace. The Coast Guard said, Chris, that a Canadian vessel with a remote-operated vehicle involved in the search discovered a debris field some 1,600 feet away from the bow of the Titanic, and that it included the tail cone of the Titan. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that update, Hava. Well, on behalf of Chris and I want to send condolences to the family and friends of all on board that vessel. I hope they find comfort in the memories they all shared. To our viewers and subscribers, thanks for watching another video with Chris and I. Until next time, keep safe.
Thanks for watching. Hope you can use this content to improve yourself. See you next time in a later video.